Okay, good morning, student.
Good morning, ma'am.
So today's our topic is suspension in colloids. In last lecture, we already discussed about the true solution, that is the homogeneous solution. Now this is the topic related to the heterogeneous mixture. So let's start the topic. The learning outcome of this topic is, in this topic, first you have to understand what is the meaning of the suspension, what is the property of the suspension, what is the colloidal solution, properties of a colloid, Tyndall effect and component of the colloidal solution. So let's start the first thing. What is the meaning of the suspension? In last lecture we discussed about the true solution. In this true solution we discussed about the homogeneous mixture. जो ट्रू सॉल्यूशन वहां पे था वो क्या था? होमोजेनियस मिक्सचर था. दैट मीन्स द सॉल्यूट एंड सॉल्वेंट पार्टिकल डज नॉट इट इज मिक्स प्रॉपरली एंड इट विल गिव अ प्रॉपर कंपोजिशन. Okay, so in this suspension solution, let's see what is the meaning of suspension. In this slide we can see that there is a sand and in a beaker there is a water. Now what we can do with this, we can add some sand particle in the water so that the sand is undissolved in water. sand के particles जो है वो पानी के साथ mix वहाँ पे नहीं होंगे. ठीक है. So here, because of this reason, after some time we can see that the suspended sand particle slowly it will start to moving downside and it will be settled down on the bottom of the beaker. The next thing we can see that the sand settle down at the bottom. So what is the meaning of the suspension? The first thing is suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture, that means the solute and solvent particle not mixed properly, and in which the solute particle do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. So that is the definition of the suspension solution, in which the solute and solvent particle does not mix properly. So that's why it is known as the heterogeneous mixture. Now let's see what is the properties of the suspension. In this property, first property, it is a property type, and related this, in this slide we can see the description. The first property, it is a size of particle. In this size of the particle we can see that the sand particle you can see in your with your naked eye. Okay, so that means the particle size will be larger. So let's see what is the particle size in this. So we can see that if we can mix the sand particle in the water, so here there is the particle of the solute and this is the particle of the solvent. So here the particle size of the suspension, that is greater than 1000 nanometer. So you can keep it in the mind, the size of the particle, it is greater than 1000 nanometer. Now what is the particle size in solution? Solution में कितनी थी particle की size? It is less than 1 nanometer. Okay, and what is the particle size in suspension? It is greater than 1000 nanometer. So you can see the difference between this solution and suspension. Solution is the homogeneous mixture, suspension is the heterogeneous mixture. The particle size in the solution, it is less than 1 nanometer. In the suspension it is greater than 1 nanometer. So the particle in a suspension, that will be a much larger, and typically it is greater than 1000 nanometer in diameter. Okay, so this is the first property. Now let's see the second property, that is related visibility of the particle. But obvious, it is a heterogeneous mixture, so that means the sand particle does not mix properly with the water. So you can see that the particles are large enough to visible to the naked eye. जब सैंड पार्टिकल को हम पानी के अंदर डिसॉल्व करेंगे, सो यू कैन सी दैट द सैंड पार्टिकल विच डज नॉट मिक्स इन द वाटर. तो आप यहाँ पे इजीली जो है वो सैंड के पार्टिकल्स जो है वो यहाँ पे देख सकते हो. ठीक है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, दैट इज नोन एज uniformity. In this uniformity we can see that the sand particle, it will be settled down in the water molecules. So a suspension, it is a heterogeneous, that means the solute and solvent particle not mixed properly, and it meaning that it contain a visibly distinct component with the uneven distribution. Uneven distribution, uniformly वो जो है वो particle mix नहीं होंगे. In homogeneous mixture, you can see the uniformity, but in these you cannot see the uniformity because the solute and solvent particle does not mix properly. So here we can see that the distinct component with uneven distribution. The next property that is known as effect of the light. If we can see that if the sand and water solution are there in the beaker and you apply the light over there, you can see the visible path in which you can see the particle of the sand. So visible path we can see with the help of the light. So light of the source, whenever you can apply, you can see the visible path of the heterogeneous mixture. So this is the next property of the suspension solution. The next thing that is known as the filtration. In this filtration, what we can see, here we can see that one conical flask is there, here there is a funnel, and this is known as the filter paper. Okay, now what we can do in the filtration process, we can filter the sand solution in this with the help of this funnel, and we can see is the any residue are there on the filter paper or not. So let's see what will happen if we can filter the component, the sand solution. We apply the sand solution in this conical flask with the help of the funnel, and with the help of the filter paper we can see that all the sand particle it is there on the filter paper. That means the particle which is not dissolved in the solution, this particle you can clearly visible on the filter paper. So let's see the next thing. So what is the description related to this property? The particle in a suspension can be separated through the filtration. Why we can use the filtration here? Because it is clearly visible, and because of this reason they are large enough to trap in the filter. इजीली हम जो है वो फिल्टर पेपर की हेल्प से सैंड के पार्टिकल को हम ट्रैप कर पाएंगे, और वो जो है वो अनडिजोल्व पार्टिकल है किसके अंदर, सॉल्यूशन के अंदर. द सैंड इज नॉट डिजोल्व इन द वाटर, सो वी कैन इजीली ट्रैप ऑन द फिल्टर पेपर. So on the filtration we can see the residue on the filter paper. Now the next thing that is known as solubility. What is the meaning of the solubility? The solute particle dissolve in the solvent particle. Okay, so here it is a heterogeneous mixture, तो but obvious कि यहाँ पे जो भी solute के particle है वो solvent के अंदर mix नहीं होंगे. So what about the stability? यहाँ पे sand settle down at the bottom. यहाँ पे जो भी sand है वो बीकर के नीचे जो है वो settle down हो जाएगी, and because of this thing what is the effect of the stability? The suspension are unstable, वो stable नहीं है. In the true solution this mixture will be stable, but यहाँ पे ये जो particle है sand solution के वहाँ पे ये सस्पेंशन जो है दिस इज अनस्टेबल, एंड द पार्टिकल आर ग्रेजुअली सेटल डाउन व्हेन लेफ्ट अनडिस्टर्ब. अगर मैं यहाँ पे सैंड को पानी के अंदर जो है वो मिक्स करूँगी, ठीक है, हियर वी कैन टेक अ बीकर ऑफ द वाटर. यहाँ पे मैंने जो है वो सैंड उसके ऊपर अप्लाई किया. whenever we mix the solution तो उसके particles जो है वो मूव करते रहेंगे, but after some time we can see that all the sand particle it can be settled down in the bottom of the beaker. So what about the stability property? The suspension are unstable, वो stable नहीं है. So let's see the next thing. Let's revise the properties of the suspension. What is the first property? Size of the particle. What is the size of the particle? It is more than 1000 nanometer. What is the second property? Visibility. What is the effect of the visibility on suspension? We can clearly visible the solute particle. What is the third property? Uniformity. The suspension are uniformer. Okay. The fourth property, that is effect of light. In the effect of light you can see the visible path of the particle. Which one is the fifth property? Filtration. With the help of the filtration, we can separate out the solute particle from the solvent, because the solute particle does not mix in the solvent particle. Okay, so sand can easily filter out with the help of the filtration process. And which is the last property? That is the stability. So what about the stability? The suspension are the unstable. So these all are the properties of the suspension. Clear? Now let's see the next topic, that is a colloidal solution. What is the meaning of the colloidal solution? Here we can see that one beaker. In this beaker there is a particles. What about the true solution? If the true solutions are there, that is the mixture of, suppose we can take a mixture of the sugar and water. So sugar particle can dissolve in the water, so the true solution will be formed. And in this true solution, the particle size is less than 1 nanometer, which we already discussed. Now the second, we can take a suspension in which we can take a sand in water. What is the size of the particle? It is more than 1000 nanometer. Now the third solution, that is the middle of the true solution and suspension, that is known as the colloid. And what is the size of the particle of the colloid? That is between 1 to 1000 nanometer, not less than 1 nanometer, not more than 1000 nanometer. So colloid is a middle particle, that is known as the particle size is between the 1 to 1000 nanometer. So let's see what is the meaning of the colloidal solution. The mixture appear to be homogeneous. वो दिखने में homogeneous जैसा होगा. That means if you can see the mixture of the colloid, we can see that it is a homogeneous mixture. The solute and solvent particle mix properly. But actually a colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. Actual में वो solution जो है वो कैसा है? Heterogeneous mixture है. A colloid is a kind of solution in which the size of the solute particle is intermediate between those in true solution and those in suspension. That means the particle size of the colloidal solution is between the range of the 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. It is not a part of the true solution, it is not a part of the suspension. The particle size is between 1 to 1000 nanometer. It is known as the colloidal solution. Be sure, मतलब कि दिखने में जो है वो homogeneous होगा, but actually it is a heterogeneous mixture. So now let's discuss the properties of the colloidal, that is related the filtration and stability. Let's see the effect of all the properties one by one. The first thing, here we can take the example of the milk. Okay, in this milk there are two type of the phase. One is known as the dispersion medium and next one that is known as the dispersed phase. So let's see what is which is known as the dispersed medium and which is known as the dispersed phase. In these milks we can take some water. So water, it is the milk primary phase is water. मिल्क के अंदर पानी जो है वो होगा ही. So this water, it is known as the dispersion medium. Okay, what is the meaning of this dispersed phase? In this dispersed phase, we can see that in the milk, the protein, fat and sugar also present. Okay, so generally milk is the mixture of the water, protein, fat and sugar. Okay, in this water is known as the dispersed medium. And what about this protein, fat and sugar? It is known as the dispersed phase. So let's see the property one by one. In the colloidal solution, the first is the size of the particle, which we already discussed. What is the size of the particle of colloid? It is between 1 to 1000 nanometer, because the particle of the colloidal solution are intermediate in size, and the ranging of this particle, that is 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. Now let's see the second thing, the second property, that is the visibility of the particle. This colloidal solution, it is like a homogeneous mixture, but it is not actually in homogeneous mixture, it is a heterogeneous mixture. So the particle cannot be seen with the naked eye, but they are large enough to scatter the light. उसके particles जो है वो आप आपके naked eye से नहीं देख पाओगे. Why? Because the colloidal देखने में कैसे लगेगा? Homogeneous है, but actually वो किसका part है? Heterogeneous का. So the particle are not visible. सॉल्यूट के पार्टिकल्स आपको उसके अंदर देखेंगे नहीं, बट इट इज पार्टिकल आर लार्ज इनफ टू स्कैटर द लाइट, मतलब जब आप उसके ऊपर लाइट सप्लाई करोगे तो पार्टिकल्स का पाथ जो है वो विजिबल आपको दिखेगा. सो व्हाट इज द विजिबिलिटी ऑफ द पार्टिकल? द पार्टिकल कैन नॉट बी सीन विद द नेक्ड आई बट इज स्कैटर द लाइट. नाउ द थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी, that is known as the uniformity. In this uniformity, the solute particle are dissolved in the solvent. So here we can see that the uniformity of colloid, it is a heterogeneous mixture. जो देखने में तो homogeneous है but actually क्या है colloid? Heterogeneous. So here we can see that it is a heterogeneous mixture but it appear homogeneous to the naked eye. It is due to the small size of its dispersed particle. And here the dispersed particle are milk. Okay, now the next thing, that is the effect of the light. But obvious here also, if you can apply the source of the light, you can see the path of the particle is clearly visible. कॉलोइड जो है वो होमोजीनियस दिखेगा बट उसके पार्टिकल जो है वो हिट्रोजीनियस की तरह वहां पे जो है वो स्कैटरिंग द लाइट बीम. यू कैन सी द प्रॉपर पाथ ऑफ द पार्टिकल. नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज द नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी. Yes, related the description, due to the smaller size, the particles in the colloidal solution, it scatter light and which makes the path light visible. And this phenomena, it is known as the Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect किसे कहेंगे? If वहाँ पे जो है वो source of light अगर अप्लाई होगा और आप लोगों को particles का एक सा clearly path visible होगा. So this clear path of the particle, it is known as the Tyndall effect. Okay, so I again repeat, what is the light of the source, effect of the light of the source on the colloidal solution? You can clearly visible the path of the light of the particle. Now the next thing, that is known as the filtration. In filtration process, it is looks like a homogeneous mixture, so we cannot filter the solution. Okay, but if any impurities are there, then we can separate out. But suppose in milk and water, both the density will be different. The density of the milk and density of the water will be different. So we can use the centrifugation method to separate out this milk and water. What is the meaning of the centrifugation? Centrifugation method, it is a method in which with the help of the density we can separate out the substance. डेंसिटी जो जिस सब्सटेंस की अलग अलग होगी तो उसे डेंसिटी के रिलेटेड सब्सटेंस को अगर अलग करना है तो वहाँ पे हम सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन मेथड जो है वो यूज़ करेंगे. सो अगर कोलोइडल सोल्यूशन को सेपरेट आउट करना है तो हमें कौन सी मेथड यूज़ करनी है? सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन मेथड जो है वो यूज़ करनी है. So we can see here the solute particle cannot be separate by the filtration. Why they are not separate out by the filtration? Because the solute particle you cannot see visible in the solvent particle. It looks like a homogeneous mixture. तो यहाँ पे filtration process जो है वो use नहीं होगी. Because the particles are very small, but they can be separate out using the method like a centrifugation. और सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन मेथड में हम सेपरेट आउट कैसे करेंगे सब्सटेंस को? उसकी डेंसिटी के हिसाब से. यहाँ पे वाटर की डेंसिटी के कंपेयर में मिल्क की डेंसिटी क्या है? लाइटर है. ठीक है. Now the next thing, that is the stability. What is the effect of the stability on this colloidal solution? Stability के related यहाँ पे description है कि colloids are stable mixture. आपको stability वहाँ पे दिखेगी. Why? Because it looks like a homogeneous mixture. Okay, so colloids are stable mixture and the particle remains suspended and do not settle down over time. जैसे सैंड पार्टिकल्स जो है वो सेटल डाउन हुए थे वाटर के अंदर. ठीक है, वैसे यहाँ पे मिल्क के पार्टिकल आपको यहाँ पे सेटल डाउन होते दिखाई देंगे नहीं. वाई? बिकॉज इट लुक्स लाइक अ होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर. तो यहाँ पे आपको ये स्टेबिलिटी देखने को नहीं मिलेगी. द पार्टिकल्स डू नॉट सेटल डाउन ओवर द टाइम. सो रिलेटेड दिस वी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द टिंडल इफेक्ट. टिंडल इफेक्ट आप लोगों को अभी जो बताया मैंने वो क्या था? The clearly visible path of the light in which you can see the particles over there. ठीक है, तो ये Tyndall effect जो है वो क्या है? Here we are taken the three solution. The first, it is a solution. It is a water and sugar solution. Now Second is the colloid. For the colloid, we can take here the milk. The third one, it is a suspension. In this suspension, we are taken the sand plus water. Okay, let's see what is the effect of the light over there. अगर मैं यहाँ पे सोर्स ऑफ लाइट अगर अप्लाई करूंगी तो सॉल्यूशन के लिए आपको विजिबल पाथ दिख रहा है यहाँ पे? नो, वी कैन नॉट सी द क्लियरली विजिबल पाथ इन द सॉल्यूशन. व्हाट अबाउट द कॉलोइड एंड सस्पेंशन? कॉलोइड के अंदर आपको वो लाइट का पाथ जो है वो दिखेगा. उस लाइट के पाथ में आपको यहाँ पे जो है सॉल्यूट के पार्टिकल्स भी जो है वो उस पाथ में देखने को मिलेंगे. सो कॉलोइड और सस्पेंशन दोनों के अंदर आपको वो पाथ जो है वो देखने को मिलेगा. सोर्स ऑफ लाइट के थ्रू पार्टिकल्स का जो पाथ जो है यहाँ से देखने को मिल सकता है. व्हाट अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन? यू कैन नॉट सी दिस टाइप ऑफ द पाथ. यहाँ पे आपको पार्टिकल का पाथ दिख रहा है? नहीं. ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज अ सॉल्यूशन. लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट थिंग. The path is not visible, but in the colloid and suspension, the path of the particle are clearly visible. So what is the meaning of the Tyndall effect? Tyndall effect किसे कहेंगे हम? Tyndall effect is shown by the particles of the colloid, unsettled particle of the suspension, but not by the particles of the solution. Solution के particle में आपको Tyndall effect देखने को नहीं मिलेगी. कॉलोइड में वो इफेक्ट जो है पार्टिकल्स के रिलेटेड देखने को मिलेगी और यहाँ पे जो अनसेटल्ड पार्टिकल है सैंड के उसके रिलेटेड आपको वो पाथ जो है वो पार्टिकल्स का देखने को मिलेगा. सो दिस इज द टिंडल इफेक्ट फॉर दी ऑल द थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ द मिक्सचर. वन इज फॉर द सॉल्यूशन, सेकंड इज द कॉलोइड एंड थर्ड इज द सस्पेंशन. सो लेट्स सी. टिंडल इफेक्ट कैन ऑल्सो बी ऑब्जर्व्ड. आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी ऑब्जर्व किया होगा. यहाँ पे ये पिक्चर के अंदर आप लोगों को एक विंडो दिखाई है. यहाँ पे प्लांट्स है, टेबल है. लेट्स सी व्हाट विल हैपन. टिंडल इफेक्ट आपने कहाँ देखी है? यू कैन सी दैट there is one hole in which the lights are coming out. In these lights we can see the particles, dust particle over there, dust and smoke particle. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे when a fine beam of light enter a room throughout a small hole, it is due to the scattering of light by the particles of dust and smoke in the air. अगर विंडो डार्क रूम है और विंडो में से सनलाइट अगर आ रही है इतने छोटे से पार्ट में से, यू कैन सी दैट द सनलाइट के पाथ जो है वो यहाँ पे क्लियरली विजिबल होगा. एंड इन दिस पाथ यू कैन सी द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ द डस्ट एंड स्मोक. So what is the Tyndall effect? When you can observe whenever the dark room is there and closed window, there is one hole, and with the help of this hole, the sunlight is coming out in the room. And you can see the path of the dust and smoke particle over there. What is the second example? You can see that the dark forest, in this with the help of the canopy, the tiny droplets visibly with the help of the sunlight. So यहाँ पे when the sunlight passes through the canopy of a dense forest due to the tiny droplets of water in mist which act as a particle of the colloid dispersion in the air. So this is the second example in which you can show the Tyndall effect over there. So let's see both the thing. The first example in which the fine beam of light enter in the room, and in the second example when sunlight passes through the canopy of the dense forest. So due to the tiny droplets of the water in mist which act as a particle of the colloid dispersed in the air. Now what is the component of a colloid solution? We can see that we can take an example of the milk. In milk we can see the 13% of the milk fat and 87% of the water particles are there. So what is the dispersed phase in this? The solute like component or the dispersed particle in a colloid form a dispersed phase. The solute particle, it is work as a dispersed phase. And what about the dispersion medium? The dispersion medium in which the component in which dispersed phase it is suspended, it is known as the dispersion medium. जो suspended होंगे उसको हम डिस्पर्स मीडियम कहेंगे, एंड सॉल्यूट लाइक कंपोनेंट जो होंगे उसको हम क्या कहेंगे, डिस्पर्स्ड फेज. So let's see related some example. The first is colloids are classified according to the state, and this state there are three types of this state, solid, liquid and gas, which you already study of the dispersed medium and dispersed phase. That means अभी हम जो है वो examples देखेंगे in which what is the dispersed phase and which one is the dispersed medium in this example. So let's see, first we can take a type, then dispersed phase, dispersed medium and their examples. The first thing, that is the aerosol. In this aerosol, the dispersed phase is liquid and dispersed medium is the gas. Dispersed phase, that means it's work like a solute particle, okay, and dispersed medium, that is the gas. So generally aerosol, it is a mixture of the liquid and gas, and the example is fog, cloud and mist. Here they are given the picture of the cloud in which the dispersed phase, it is a liquid water particle, and dispersed medium, it is a gas particle. So the example of the liquid plus gas in which the dispersed phase is liquid and dispersing medium is the gas, the type is known as the aerosol, and the example is fog, clouds and mist. The second example, smoke, in which the dispersed phase is solid and dispersing medium, it is gas. So here also the automobile exhaust smoke, in which the dispersed phase is the solid particle and dispersing medium, it is a gas particle, but obviously the carbon dioxide gas is present. The next one, that is foam. For the foam, the dispersed phase, it is a gaseous particle and dispersing medium, it is a liquid, and here they are taken one example for the shaving cream. So in this shaving cream, it is a mixture of gas plus liquid. So gas is work as a dispersed phase and liquid is work as a dispersing medium. The next example, that is a foam. For the foam, here we are taken the example of the sponge, in which the dispersed phase are gas and dispersing medium, it is a solid. So related the foam, some example are rubber, sponge and pumic. The next example, that is a emulsion. For the emulsion, we can take the example of the milk. For this milk, the dispersed phase is liquid and dispersing medium, it is also a liquid. One is the milk, another one is the water. So milk, face cream, these all are the example of the emulsion. The next one, that is milk of magnesia, in which the dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is the liquid. So the type of this, it is known as colloid type is sol. The next one, if we can take the type of the gel. For this gel, the dispersed phase is work as a liquid and solid, it is work as a dispersing medium, and the example of this gel, that is jelly, cheese, butter. So here we can take the picture of the butter, in which the liquid is the dispersed phase and solid is work as a dispersing medium. And next, last example, that is the colored gemstone. So that is the part of the solid solution in which both the dispersed phase and dispersing medium are the solid, and the examples are colored gemstone and milky glass. So in this gemstone, the dispersed phase and dispersing medium both are in a solid. So let's revise the thing. We covered the topic. What is the meaning of the suspension? What is the meaning of suspension? Suspension is a homogeneous or heterogeneous? Heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Now, properties of the suspension we already discussed. That is the size of the particle, then visibility, then uniformity, effect of light, filtration, and yes, stability. Now what is the colloidal solution? Colloidal solution, that means it looks like a homogeneous, but actually it is a heterogeneous mixture. And properties of the colloid, same properties, but the size of the particle range, that is the 1 nanometer to between 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. And then we cannot filter this thing. Clear? We cannot see here we can see the visible particle in colloidal solution? No, because it looks like a homogeneous mixture, but actually it is a heterogeneous mixture. And what about the effect of the light over there? You can see the visible path of the particle. Then afterward we can show the Tyndall effect for the true solution, colloid solution and suspension. Which show the Tyndall effect? Tyndall effect किसमें दिखेगी? Only for the colloid and suspension. An example, there is a sunlight coming from the canopy. And component of the colloidal solution, there are two components. One is known as the dispersed phase and another one it is known as the dispersion medium. Dispersed phase is work like a solute and dispersion medium it is work like a solvent. Okay, student, if you have any query related this topic, then ask me. Then note down the homework question. For the homework question, first you have to watch the video regarding the what is suspension, property of suspension, colloidal solution, properties of colloid and component of the colloidal solution. The QR code is available on the particular pages, that is the study guide page number 5 and page number 6. And the second thing, you can write down the exercise question number 4 from the study guide page number 17 and question number 9 from the study guide page number 18. It's related to the topic. So note down the homework. If you have any query regarding this topic, okay, thank you.